gentlemen, it's happening right before our very eyes, right here at the Women Technical Center on this blessed Sunday evening, the 13th of September 2020. It is semi-final number 2. That's what we could call it, as the Ducks has already secured their place in the finals. And it is going to be Lions taking on the Enforcers in what poses to be a mouth-watering encounter before us this evening. Well, the Ducks, they are missing an integral part of their team, but we know who Lions are, and they will come out rowing. They will come out fighting as usual. We know that the number 11, one of the key players, and the man Walker, he is not 100% fit, but he will play with a big heart today, and he has to do just that, because the Enforcers, they will be coming with all guns blazing. With me is none other than the man Tony himself, and so we will be bringing you live coverage of this encounter. The Lions are still without their number 1 a national goalkeeper, boys, but so far, Les has been doing a good job in between the sticks. Tony, what are the expectations of this game?
Well, good evening to your listeners, and as always, good to be bringing you live commentary from the Raymond Igishad Stadium here. This game is going to be a mouth-watering one. When these two teams met last, the Lions came out on top, not without some force by the Enforcers, so to speak. So I'm certainly sure that both teams are going to be looking to make their way to the finals on the 20th in this knockout competition. We've known that the Lions, they had won the league, they had won the Champions League, and they are looking to three-peat with this knockout tournament, looking to go straight to the finals where they will come up against the Ducks United. So it's going to be a mouth-watering one here this evening, and we do hope that you who are listening and viewing the proceedings here will have a really enjoyable game. So get your popcorn, get your juice, your drink, whatever refreshment you want to have, and certainly sure that this game is going to be a mouth-watering one. Yes, Millington?
Yes, and so the Enforcers, they will be kicking from right to left, and Lions will be kicking from left to right. Enforcers decked in the blue and white as usual, and it's Lions who are decked in their black with a white trim. It is going to be the Enforcers who will be kicking us off, and there goes the first whistle. Here goes the whistle to kick the game off. It is the Enforcers in the midfield, and looking to create. It is going to be the Lions now with Bell. Bell making a run down on the right flank there, and the ball be knocked out of touch by the Enforcer. So it's going to be the first throw-in, taken quickly there by Brian. Brian gives it to, that's a very harsh tackle, but you must remember this evening that Lions again are without the services of the national player in the person of Capel Batis, who received a red card in the previous game. They are also without the services of Scipio, who is not an island. And those are two integral part of this puzzle. The Enforcers, though, will look to capitalize. It's Bell who gives it to the man Jaden Abbott. Abbott gives it to Tristan, who is looking to make a run down the flank. Gives it to Hughes. Hughes is content there. Lions are looking to attack very early. Foul call against the number 2. That is Jamal Richardson. That's a long ball up front. You notice that Isaac is playing on the right wing. He is captain of the Enforcers. It is Enforcers who will look to take an early lead, early advantage. Will it be possible? Lions are pressing hard. It's Bell turn. He was looking for Jaden, wasn't able to. Hughes gives it to Bell. Bell looks up. Bell attempting to find Walker there. The ball is with the Enforcers. It is Isaacs who send the man Brown running. This could be first opportunity. Shot and goal wide. Left footer coming in there from Brown. And just wide of the upright. And that's the first shot and goal. It came from the Enforcers. And now what we are accustomed to see, the Lions attacking. But it was the Enforcer on that occasion. It's Mason to have a touch, but it's with what could become of this one? It is Sylvanus who gets it back to Isaac. Isaac, long ball across the ball. Off the head of Tafari. Is it Tafari or Brian? Seems to be Brian there. Headed out, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Enforcers. 0-0, and the 4th minute of play we go. Lions are going to clear from the back. It's Walker who picks it up. Walker looking to make a run. He's been held up there. Walker not fit at all, and so Lions would be wary of losing him. Here is Brian. He's been fouled. That's a professional foul, one will say there, Tony, because Brian was making a good run. But it's a goal, it's a good ball, through ball to Jaden Richardson. Richardson in the box, cross, ball been cleared by Bowens. It is picked up there by Brian. Brian gives it to Hodge. Hodge looks and he's looking for Lee. Gives it to Lee. Lee is looking for Abbott. Finds Abbott. Abbott. Long ball forward. That is going to be too heavy a touch for any of his players to get onto. It goes out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for Lions. So far, Tony, so well. We are seeing a good energy, better football that we saw against Kicks United.
Yes, certainly the police, they have looked a little bit more composed and a lot more organized. I'm not too sure whether or not they have new faces into the team. Number 11 seems to be one of those new faces. His name is Derry Miller. I have not seen him played for the police he played the last game. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to see that game. But they have started off very well, as we saw ball going into touch for a corner kick there to the Lions. Sorry. But yes, like I was mentioning earlier on, the police, they have looked a little bit more spirited, a lot more sharp as a custom, as opposed to the usual matches that they started against the Roaring Lions. So we'll see what will happen here this evening.
Corner been swung in, heads going up, straight into the arms of the keeper, and he knocks it straight out of touch, and it's going to be another corner. But that was a good corner. That one was swinging into the net. It's going to be another corner. Seemed to be Lee. He's in the dark and very hard to pick him up. But the ball been swung in again. Heads going up and headed in the wrong direction. Coming off the head of it seemed to be Tafari, but instead of going into the net, it goes high and over the crossbar. But the Enforcers, they have height over the Lions when it comes to the box. But I tell you what, the Lions can be very dangerous from those type of kicks.
Yes, certainly. It was a good opportunity there for the man Tafari. I guess he didn't judge the pace and the height well enough and headed that one over the bar. And as we can tell you, the police are fielding. Number 2 is Benny Abbott. Number 14, Andres Bowen. We call him Simba. Number 16, Sean Brown. Number 13, Theophilus Cadet. Number 3, Tony Carey. Number 19, Centerval Duke. Number 10 is the captain, Sean Isaac. Number 9, Sylvanus James. Number 23, Hassan Mason. Number 11, the Manderi Miller. Number 12, Aaron Sonson, playing in defense.
Yes, here is the Lions who picks it up. It's Hughes who gives it to Brian. Brian looks up and finds Hughes. Again, Hughes is confronted there, but he holds on to it, gives it back to Tafari in defense. Tafari looks up and gives it wide to Lee. Lee attempted cross there to send Abbott running, was unable to do so, and the ball goes out of touch to be a throw-in for the Enforcers.
Yes, throwing to the Enforcers and the right side. And here we see heads going up and headed away there by the Lions. But you mentioned earlier on that the Lions are missing some key players, but they've got a big squad and they are certainly well coached. And here's a shot and goal, but going wide, way wide from the man. Is that Sylvanus? Yes. And Sylvanus had a glorious opportunity just about 3 or 4 minutes ago from that true pass from Sean Isaac. Didn't do justice to it at all, hitting it over the bar. Chances for the police might be few and far between, so they will have to make sure that they count and capitalize on all of their chances that would be given to them this evening.
Very well, so here is Walker. We haven't seen much of him thus far, but there's a tussle for the ball. It's going to be Carey who is going to get there first. Carey gets it to Bowens. Bowens picks it up and goes across the face of net. The man there, Walker, was closing in. And the ball is being given away. It's Abbott to Bell to Hodge strikes, and goalkeeper didn't take it but knocks it out of touch. And that was a good strike. That was a good strike from just outside in the Hodge, wrapping his boot around that one, going to the near post, and luckily for the Enforcers, they were able, the goalkeeper was able to knock it around. Even though he didn't hold on to it, it went out of touch. 0-0 into the 10th minute of play we go. Lions taking on the Enforcers. Winner go through to play in the finals against Docks United. And I tell you what, the loser will go home. And a foul call there against Lions. It's on the man Sylvanus. Well, I thought it was on Sylvanus, but it was rather, it went the other way. Well, here is a foul call against Bowens. It's going to be a free kick for Lions. It's the man Walker. Walker favoring that right leg. He seemed to have some leg problem, also some, and so he is not 100%. Tony being around the Lions camp on a scale from 1 to 10, how healthy you think or fit Walker is for this game? You'll tell us in just a while. This is a free kick. This is a dangerous era to have conceded a free kick. Bodies are in the box. What is going to become of this one? Whistle goes. It's going to be Lee who swings it in, and Wayward. That's a waste of service there from Lee. Not what Lions would have been hoping for.
Yeah, he's not pleased with himself at all. A scale of 1 to 10. Walker is probably at a 1 because he's been pretty dinged up, favoring a few knocks, groin, ankle, and all of that sort. So he's been given more or less like time off from training. As here we see an attack is being mounted by the Lions.
Here comes the Lions, and good defensive work there. It was seeming to be, who was that player who came, and it was good defensive work, and nonetheless seemed to be Cadet. Seemed to have been Cadet who came back there and recovered well for the enforcers. It's a corner again to be taken by Lee. Ball swung in, heads going up, cleared by Isaac. Tussler for the ball. It is Marvin who gives it away. The ball is going to go to Brian, who touches it. Oh, that could have been dangerous. It was a bit of heavy touch there by Tafari, and Brown was interesting, but luckily enough, Tafari was able to recover quickly. Nil-nil. Enforcers taking on Lions. One of the game that we would have hoped would somehow see in finals. It was not possible because two teams, the two of them, were in the same side of the draft. So somebody has to go home. Will it be Lions? Will it be the Enforcers? Well, it's all to play for here in 75 minutes plus at a time. We'll see who is going to be going home. It is the Enforcers call there to defend. The ball being nodded forward by Hughes. It's Bell with the ball. Bell to Hughes. Hughes looking for and finds Richardson to Bell, looking for Bell. The ball has been taken away there, and it is Miller who has the ball at his boot. Long searching ball for Sylvanus, not able to find him. It's Richardson again with the ball for Lions, who gives it to Hughes. Hughes to Brian. Brian finds Richardson, loses it to Sylvanus, but it's a good boot in there. This is Brown who picks it up. Long ball. This could too heavy a touch, and Sylvanus could not get the ball. Running straight to Lester, who did good work. We know him by Fishy. Lions with the ball on the left flank of play, cutting it back to the middle, and then to the right it's Brian with the ball. Ball played forward. Enforcers clear, but just so Walker who gets it to Lee with an opportunity, and it is knocked out of touch, and it's going to be a corner. Well, Lee thought that he was fouled there and was looking for the penalty. Well, Tony will tell us what you thought on that. The corner is going to come in. This time it's going to be, is it Abbott who swings it in? Ball being nodded out by Cadet. It's going to be another corner by Lions. Well, they are coming fast and furious. This one short. This time it is ball knocked in and going wide off the upright. And all danger cleared there for the Enforcers. But it's the Enforcers who have been called a number of occasions to defend. They've done well so far, and it is a 0-0 in the 17th minute of play right here at the Raymond Igishard Technical Center.
Yes, certainly it was a dangerous clearance there from the defense that caused that man, the player there, Lee, to be thrown goal after a wonderful split pass on the left side there from the man Oliver. But what happened is that Lee, in an effort to really push the ball forward, just bobbled it just a little bit and gave the defender enough time to track back and was able to clear that one into touch for a corner kick. Here we see the Lions on the attack now, and it's an offside, and so chance going a big in there, and certainly sure that Lee will be kicking himself as he could have done certainly better with that one. But police living dangerously here, Millington.
Well, we have seen for the tournament thus far, and I said that yesterday, just yesterday, it's not about ball position, you know, and who looks better on the field. You have to put the ball in the back of the net. Lions looking threatening thus far, seeming to be the team who wants to do so. Here is Hodge, you finding Abbott shot and goal, blocked. Still with Abbott looking for Miller, breaks it up. It is still with Lions. It's with Lee on the right flank, finds Abbott. Is that Abbott? It was Hodge, shot ball coming across. It finds Richardson looking for Abbott, and there's a collision there. The ball is loose, and it's Miller who clears it out, and it's going to be a throw to the enforcer. Well, the pressure is telling.
Has Miller played with the kicks before?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen him around. He is very speedy. Here is Silvanus. Ball coming off. There's a tussle there for the ball. This could be dangerous, but Marvin clears. Off the head of Miller. It's Carey. It's Duke, who's come off better there. Getting the wrong. Oh, that's a good ball. But when the police is coming forward, and the ball is not really controlled, they're playing the ball long, looking to catch the defense out of place and catch Fisher, who is normally off his line. And so we see a number of long shots so far from the enforcers, and that's because Leicester has been, lineman, so to speak, off his line. But here comes the Lions. It's the Lions, a true ball forward, and this ball has been knocked out of touch again, this by Miller. And the enforcer, the keeper, wasn't satisfied because he was saying, you should have leave the ball to me. He knocked it out of touch for a corner for the Lions, and this again is not what the enforcers would have wanted. The pressure, constant pressure has been put on the defense and have been put on the team on a whole because of a number of corner and free kicks. Tony, it is happening right here. The game that we've been looking for, with the absence of the likes of Scipio, Boris, and the man Batiste. Lions is still the team that has ball possession advantage. Corner taken by Lee. Bodies. It's cleared there momentarily by Duke. It's Hodge who takes it wide on the left flank. Controls. Looks up. Looking for a man. Looking for support. Finds Bell. Bell was looking for Tafari there, who was roaming. The ball goes out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Lions again. Thought momentarily it was a throw for the enforcers, but it is for Lions. Lions still with the ball. Ball swung in there, and it's going to be cleared. No, that's poor effort there. It is with Abbott. Abbott holds it up. He finds Tafari. Tafari chips it to Lee into the area. This could be dangerous for that, and it has been cleared out of. Is it another corner? Well. Fast and furious, Tony. How much more pressure can the enforcer survive?
Yeah, we'll wait and see. That's about what, the fourth corner here for this afternoon, for this evening. About 6 corners. They have been certainly under the gun here, but they are holding themselves well. So far, they have not conceded, so that's all good.
Yeah, the corner has been swung in. Again, it's still it's with Richardson. Richardson been confronted there. And the ball been knocked out of touch, and it's going to be another throw. It is going to be for Lions again, deep, very deep within the enforcers' half. Throw taken. Abbott with the ball. Abbott gives it back to Richardson, swings it into the air. It is Hodge who looking to knock it forward, but just as far as Boyne who clears it out, and it's going to be a throw from right in front of the enforcers' dugout. It's going to be Brian who's going to be taking this one. Brian takes the throw. It's gone there to Bell. Bell heads it to Abbott. Boot in there. Sylvanus picks it up. Looking for. Finds Mason. Mason turns. Looking for Sylvanus. Wasn't able to. Cut out there by Hodge. Hodge. Ball across to Lee. Lee into the area. Lee. And he's been deprived of the ball. Dispossessed. The ball been knocked out of touch again. It's going to be another throw-in for Lions. Well, the Lion is living in the station. Well, it's going to be... Well, it seemed to have taken a deflection. And so it's going to be a throw going the other way for the enforcers. Throw taken. It's back with Lions. Bell. Long ball across on the right flank to Richardson. Richardson's confronted there by Caddy. Richardson still gives it to Bell. Bell playing this one to looking for Brian, and he played it behind of Brian, and so it is going to be a throw-in for Caddy. Throw taken. Foul throw call against Caddy. And it's going to go Lions' way. 0-0 into the 25th minute of play, and it's all to play for right here at the Raymond E. Gishard Sporting Center.
Yes, we've got the Lions team. We see Jaden Abbott, number 5, number 7, Kaini Brooks Bell, number 18, Shamari Bryan, number 12, the goalkeeper Lester Connor Fishy, number 22 Marvin Erskines, number 6 Vashawn Hodge, number 24 Jermaine Hughes, number 3 Keon Lee, number 2 Jamal Richardson, number 10 Aiden Scipio, number 4 is Tafari Smith, and Oliver Walker is the number 11 striker.
And there you have the lineup. Miller has to be very careful. We have seen him throw some reckless challenges there. There is Joe. That's a wonderful play there. That's a wonderful play there by man Joe there. And he looking to find Sylvanus, but too heavy a touch. The ball wasn't controlled there by him. But here comes Walker, and Walker is offside. Definitely offside. When the ball was played, his shoulder was ahead of the man, and so rightfully called there by the Lions. Here is Hodge, picks it up, has Lee for company. Lee holds it up, looks up. He's taking it wider, and on the left flank he gives it to Abbott. Abbott finds Bell. Bell finds his defense. It's Tafari finds his most central defender, the man who is playing a most central defense role tonight, in the person of Marvin, number 22, on his back. Gives it to Tafari. It's Lee. What we have noticed here tonight is that Lee, who are accustomed to play in a left back position, is really running a more left wing position tonight. Here comes Walker. Here comes Walker. Man is down. Not interfering play. And so, again, that's another reckless. Tony, I'm not sure if you have seen those challenges that is coming in from Miller, but we saw before that the referee cautioned him, having a conversation rather with him. This ball, luckily that for Lions, Marvin just trotting back and got there first because Bong was interested in making a run, and luckily for the enforcers, for Lions, Marvin cleaned it up. We've seen Miller throwing some reckless challenges, and he has to be very, very careful because he was spoken to very early in the game by the referee, and he has thrown 2 challenges in the space of just about the same 2 minutes, and so he has to be very careful.
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, Miller, number 11, he played for the Kicks, and he's a very diminutive but rugged player, so to speak, and so you will see those challenges, and he certainly will need to be careful going forward because at the end of the day, here is he on the ball now, being challenged there by it's that the man Brian, and Miller is trying to get away on his left. He chips over, nice chip over. Here is other man, is that was that Sean Brown running through on it, but Lester Fishy Connor there in goal, reading and reading well, coming out and covering nicely.
Yes, that had the enforcers interested for a moment. Well, enforcers soaked up the early pressure and is looking to exert some of their own. It's Silvanos who's looking to make a run here, pulls it back, looking to get a ball across, but it's going to be Tafari. It's going to be Smith who picks it up, gives it to Brian. Brian looks up, looking for a chip over to find Abbott, but he finds Bowen in the way. Silvanos controls, looking to get around 2 men. Still has the ball and loses it now. He goes down, and it's going to be a free kick going to the way of Lions. Man Brian there, he was taken out of it. He's back on his feet, and the free kick is about to be taken by Marvin. Free kick taken, knocked forward, Bell, off the head of Bell, cleared by Bowens. Bowens, Carey picks it up, knocks it into the middle. It's Hughes who picks it up, gets it to Richardson. Richardson, very diminutive figure, but very fast, very skillful. Ball knocked forward by Ali, looking for Richardson, but Richardson was nowhere in view. Hughes, looking to play this one through was Walker to Bell, and was unable to. 0-0 into the 31st minute of play. Not sure what is happening here, but a goalkeeper has the ball. Takes it up now. I never touched it. And now he plays it out. Here is a run made by Brown. The ball being headed out there. It's a foul. It's a foul. Just outside the 18-yard area. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous with height. We're seeing the likes of Masimba Bowen, the taller defender. He's going forward there, going into the air. And this could be dangerous. The ball is going to be served in by Isaac. The wall has been formed there. It is surprising that no one else from the defense. Here is Miller just going forward. Shot and goal. Oh, that wasn't far. Tony, it was a direct shot and goal, and that wasn't far from the crossbar.
Yes, good effort there from the captain, Sean Isaac, hitting that one powerfully. well struck, and just about 2-3 inches over the bar. No damage there to the Roaring Lions goalkeeper there, the man Fishy.
Yes, and that could have spelled danger had that been a little lower, because he's not a very tall man. It's the Lions, it's with Walker. Gives it to Hodge. Ball knocked out of play. It's going to be a throw into the enforcers. Lions coach and Lions and the national coach here is Nigel. This is an attack here that's been knocked out of touch, and well, it didn't. It stays in. It was a big kick by Marvin, big clearance. Momentarily it looked like it was out of touch, but it's run here by Abbott. Abbott plays it forward and barely scored offside. Barely scored offside. You're going to see a change of footwear there by the man Miller, right in front of us here. Ball knocked forward by the keeper. Ball headed there by Hughes. It's Duke who picks it up, knocks it forward, looking for Sylvanus. Sylvanus, a ball is heavily touched, but it's controlled and it goes out of touch. Goes out of touch. Throw quickly taken. And it's a foul call, unnecessary foul there. Hodge. Lee picks it up. It's going to be a card shown to Bowen. Card shown there to Bowen. Well, Isaac not taken too lightly to that foul, and he had some a conversation there, exchange of words there with the referee, because he wasn't satisfied that was correct call. Nonetheless, it has been called. The card has been shown.
Yes, Isaac should be a little bit more tolerable, because it was actually a foul. It is actually a foul. The player obstructed the turn from Walker, and hence the referee's decision to make that call. It certainly was a call. The player controlled the ball and turned with Simba on his back, and would have had an open chance at least for a shot at goal. Here we see a shot being taken, but not taken terribly there by the man Lee, and could really want to do a lot better, but with that shot not doing justice to the position that the shot was in. Here we see Lions still on the attack, though, Millie.
It's been cleared out, and another corner for Lions. Into the 36th minute of play we go. It's still 0-0 at the Raymond Igishal Technical Center. Corners coming fast and furious for Lions. We have yet to see ball being cleared there by Bowen. It is Hodge who picks it up, gives it to Brian, gives it back to Hodge. Hodge looking up, finds Lee, is it Bell? Ball across and been cleared out. It is going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. In fact, seemingly he was offside, and it's going to be a goal kick, a free kick to the enforcers.
Yes, they certainly living dangerously, but still holding their own. It's a good game on hand. It's still 0-0 here, and we are heading to like the 38th minute. Though here is a chip coming over, but they are collected there by the goalkeeper, and they tosses it out, cut out there by the defender there. And here is Jay with it now. He's over on the far left, right, was that the left side? Yes. And here we see Lions on the attack, Millington.
Yes, been cut out there by enforcers, and it's enforcers on the attack. Enforcers, it's with Miller on the left flank, and Miller will not control this one. It goes out of touch, and it's going to be a throw into Lions. It's Brian with the throw. Miller dispossess the man. That was Silvanus looking to get around the man there, was unable to, and the ball is with Marvin, who gives it to Tafari. He's been confronted there by Isaac, but Isaac lays it. Isaac was late, and Tafari laid it off to Lee. The ball is coming forward with Lions. It's Abbott on the far the left hand side. He gives it to this is a good return. Oh, he's offside. It was Bell that was caught in an offside position. And here comes Lions again. It is with Bell. Bell gives it to Walker. Shot and goal blocked. It's a foul going against Walker, and it's going to be enforcer coming away with it. Knocked forward. Heads going up. It's Tafari who clears. Mesa picks it up for the enforcers. Looking to come forward. That's a ball being played out there, and we have seen that Brong and Isaac has cheated places. Brong now is playing on the right wing, while it is Isaac who have gone forward in a striker position. It's Brown who picks it up on the right flank for the enforcers. Coming forward. Ball there, it's out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in to the enforcers on the right flank of play. Throw taken. Isaac controls, turns. Isaac. Ball across. Cleared by Marvin. Only as far as Mason. Mason picks it up. Mason looks for, finds Brown. Brown looking to play the ball forward. The ball being cleared out. And on the far side again, it's going to be another throw-in to the enforcers as we are into the 41st minute of play. It's not going to be much time added at all for stoppages. It is one of the few games we have not seen the medic summon onto the field in the first half. I hope I didn't put a mouth on that. But the ball has been played forward. It's the enforcers with the ball. It's Miller who controls. Looking for a 1-goal advantage to take into the ball. Been played out of touch, and it's going to be a throw into the enforcers again. Enforcers applying a bit of pressure here to the Lions defense late in the half. They soaked up the pressure. Foul, and it is going to be a free kick to. Oh, that was a foul throw. Didn't see that one at all. It looked like appeared to have been a clean throw, but no, says the referee, the man who matters most. It is Brian with the ball who gives it to Marvin. He's looking for and finds Tafari. Central defense role now. It's Tafari. Gives it to Lee. Lee looks up, looking to trip forward. An offside call against Walker. Ball taken there. Mesa with the ball. Mesa looks for, and the ball has been cut out by Hughes. Mason takes it back. Plays it back in the defense. Who gives it back to his keeper. One-time shot. Clears it. It's Miller who finds Brong on the right flank. Brong looks up. Chips it forward for Isaac. Isaac. It's been played out and for the first time Police has won, Enforcers has won themselves a corner for the first time in the game. Well. It's in the dying stages of the game. A man is down there. It seems to be a Lion player. It is, well, Tony, I just placed the marker on the team.
Yes, as play develops, it's a corner kick for the Enforcers. Just now, the player in an offside position here, though, when the Roaring Lions were on the attack, would have been Walker, but the player who picked the ball up was not really in an offside position. But the linesman, the referee's assistant there, in the person of Kamal Harden-Haj, he raised his flag and hence an offside was blown. Then we see the Enforcers. They're holding their own. Was under a bit of pressure for the most part of this half, but seem to be coming out of it well, and they're having their first corner. I must say kudos to the man in the middle as well. Kudos to the referee there, Albert Burton, who is having a pretty good game this evening. The game is flowing nicely, and all the calls are being made, and I'm not seeing too much of a flow in terms of the hands in the air, and corner coming in and just missing it there was the Enforcers.
That was a glorious opportunity in the dying stages of this, the first half. That was a glorious opportunity, and it goes a begging. It's 0-0 into the final minute of play. Into the final minute of play we go. Ball being played over to Brian. Long ball forward. It's going to reach the keeper, who takes it up and shows it out. Well, it's Isaac there, ball coming off of Isaac, and it's going to be a throw-in. The man going down there is Lee again. Lee is back on the floor, and so we have had we are waiting.
0-0. Lions and Enforcers 0-0. Any team winning tonight will go through the final with the Dogs United on Sunday the 20th. Also, we have the Superstars. This one counts up on the one. Ball is the man. One more time for the Superstars. I love it. I just want to put up my OJ. I don't hear him at all. We have no harm tonight. OJ, how are you?
So you're not missing any football, and the play is about to resume as we see Lee being helped off the field again, receiving a knock there earlier, and seemed to be more severe than he thought, and he's on the line again. Here's the ball being played through. It is the Enforcer who gives it away. It is Bell who picks it up and gives it to running Richardson. Richardson into the final minute of play. What could become of this? Richardson, attempted shot blocked by Bowens and cleared momentarily because it's Hughes who picks it up. Heads going up there. Cleared now by the Enforcers. The referee watches his watch. Didn't see the board at all. I saw how many minutes we had overtime. Here is a ball played forward, and the keeper doing well and knocking it out of play. Well, the Lions are going to look to take this through very quickly. Abbott it is with the ball. And the referee is saying you will have to advance there to take the throw further down. So Abbott with the throw. 4 Lions. Deep within the enforcers half. Into stoppage time. We are. Shot coming in. Going wide. Not reaching the keeper. No harm done there. It's 0-0. The first half of this second semi-final game in the knockout tournament. It is the enforcers or Lions. One of them will go forward. Who is it going to be? Well, it was unbelievable there. What could become of this one? What could become of this one? It is Hodge with the ball. Hodge looking for Walker, doesn't find Walker, and that's half time. That's half time. That's half time. You see, Duke now is asking the referee what is going on, because the play that was wheeling up there came off of what should have been a foul. Duke was pushed off the field by the player encroaching on the ball. He was pushed out of play. No foul was called. The ball was played in, and had Bell control at one, he had a glorious opportunity. It wasn't to be, and so at the end of this first half, it is 0-0.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, if you are late, I just want to tell you the story.
Welcome back to the Women Igishad Technical Center here in the Valley Angola. It is indeed the semi-finals. It is It is Enforcers taking on Lions. It is going to be Lions who will be restarting us here at the Women Igishad Technical Center. Whistle going, and there it is on its way, 0-0. And Tony, what are your expectations as we see Lee going down again very early in the couple seconds of this one, and Lee will definitely be substituted because he cannot continue this game. But play has not been stopped. It is the Enforcers who's going forward. Enforcers, the whistle is going to go now. Play has been stopped. The ball has gone out of touch, and Lee will be substituted.
Yes, as seems to wanted to give it a try just to see. I saw him with the physiotherapist doing the paces and what have you, but he is a hard trier. He's a no-nonsense player. He really pushes it to the limit, to the extreme, and if you see he's coming off now, I'm certainly sure he's broken on the inside, but that's the game of that's the game, and that's the spirit. They will be next player up for the Rowing Lions, and I think it will be number 17. That would be number 17, the man Baptiste. Yes, it will be number 17 Baptiste who will be coming on to replace Lee, and he plays quite a number of positions. Sometimes he plays in central defense, sometimes he plays on the wing, other times he plays in the middle of the field. So we will see whether that change will have any effect on the defense there for the Rowing Lions militant.
Well, Lee has pace, he has some quality about him, and so whether I think Bakari would have some big boots to fill coming in for Lee. It is still 0-0, and so that it makes it even a harder job, a harder task for him to keep the Enforcers at bay. But in the meantime, it's going to be a throw-in. Is it a throw-in for the Enforcers from next to the corner flag? Throw by Enforcers. It's going to fall to Brian for Lions, who's going forward, being dispossessed there by Miller. Here comes the Enforcers. A long searching ball, looking for Isaac. Oh, Tafari gets it here first and gets it to his keeper. Tafari picks it up. Ball across goal to Baptiste. Baptiste gets it to Marvin. Marvin is being confronted there. A foul going against the Enforcers. That is the man Sylvanus, guilty there of fouling Brian. Long ball forward. It's Bowen who controls and knocks it downfield. It goes out of touch, and it is going to be a throw-in to Lions. Quickly taken. Well, the referee calls it back and is not satisfied with where the ball was taken. Tony, I want to ask you, is there something in the rule book that says that the ball, as we watch an attack here, and goal! It's a goal! It's a goal, believe it or not, on the head of the man Walker. Lions has taken a 1-0 lead. Believe it or not, it is a goal goal. And the man, the danger man, Walker, has come alive and making it count for the Lions.
Yes, brilliantly chipped ball there by the player there in Brian. Nicely chipped over, and Walker finding himself in the perfect position and headed that one smartly to the keeper's left, had no chance absolutely, and into the back of the net for goal number 1 for the Roaring Lions. So the police, the enforcers, they have got all the work to do, now going 1 goal behind.
They look very deflated. Here is Bell. Ball across, looking for Abbott, and it is a foul call. Abbott, he wasn't caught. Was he caught? It didn't seem so, but it was the attempt. But it seemed to, yes. Momentarily, I thought that he was able to jump out of the tackle, but he wasn't able. He got caught, and the enforcers playing with some extra venom there, being a 1 goal down. You know, at the break I said to someone, I'm seeing it, well, a yellow card has been taken out and a yellow card has been issued to the player. Was it Brown? Oh yes. So, yellow card been issued there. And they are blaming the goalkeeper for that easy goal. So that was too easy. A very deflated enforcers team. We see hands flaring at one another, and there are words of war of words there by the enforcers one to another. But this is not the time, so certainly, Tony, for that. They need to pick themselves up because Lions can really take advantage of that, because the Lions is a team on mission.
Yeah, they can certainly play from behind very well, but it's just 1 goal. We're still in the early days of the second half, and if you really want to do justice as a champion team to be in the finals, 1 goal shouldn't prevent you from heading into the finals. What I thought what happened is that they defended the ball very poorly. Walker was there, had every opportunity. He was not challenged, absolutely had all the opportunity to place his here with Lion on the attack. A head going up again. The ball is with Jay, the player who's just fouled there. Seems to be in good stead here with Walker. Millington.
Yes. Well, the ball is with Hodge. Shot and goal! Wide. Yes, I was asking you, Tony, you being a man who has been around football for ages. Is there anything in the rule book that says that the ball has to be taken, the throw has to be taken from where it went out?
It all depends, not necessarily, but if the player is trying to gain an advantage when throwing the ball, then the referee certainly would call it back.
That I understand very well. Here is a ball again, a true ball play through, and it's been picked up there by Bowens and cleared out. It was Walker again on the doorstep of the enforcers. It is the throw, quickly taking his Lions again. Ball played in. It's Brian again with the ball. Brian gives it, lays it off, and the ball has been broken down there. Play has been broken down, and a long searching ball for Sylvanus. It is the man Baptiste who trots back and is going to win the ball. Baptiste with the ball. Baptiste look to get around this man and lays it off to Abbott. Abbott has the ball. Abbott lays it off to Hodge. Hodge is looking to get around Miller. He gets around Miller quite competently. He gives it to Hughes, who gets it to Brian. Brian looking back for Hughes, was unable to find him. A long ball across to Brown. Brown is not going to control that one. Tony, from what I've seen so far in the tournament, is that the players are willing to take the throw in a disadvantageous position, yet the ball is being called back, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why The ball is not that the players are looking for an advantage, but rather they are choosing to take the throw from a disadvantaged position. But oftentimes I've seen the ball being called back. This one has been cleared out by Bowens. It's been picked up again by Lions. It's with Hodge in the midfield. Gives it to Brian. He seems to be the utility player for this ball being played through, and they were looking for an offside, and it was not given there. Oftentimes it's been questioned how an enforcer, a former player of the enforcer, is the linesman in their game. Well, they clearly saw there that the defense wasn't very happy on that call. They were saying that the man was offside. It wasn't called there by the linesman. So that's a foul. Sylvanus taking out Abbott. And a card has been issued to Miller. And I know that Miller would have gotten, and he has to be careful, because that one was for his mouth. Next one is for the rash challenges that he continued to throw. So the enforcers has to be mindful that they do not go a goal behind. They are already a goal behind, and they have to be so mindful that they do not go a man down. But that is a poor clearance there, and very lucky for the enforcers that they were not made to pay. I think Sylvanus had an opportunity to clear the ball earlier, and he was playing around. You cannot do that, not with Lions. Maybe with a lesser team, not with Lions. The ball been served in and taken cleanly there by the keeper. Brown coming forward with it on the right flank. Looks up, looking to send Isaac running. Marvin is there. Batiste off the chest of Sylvanus. Sylvanus goes down. Foul call. Sylvanus gives it away. He's back on his feet. It's Abbott who's going to run away with this one. Abbott plays it over to Bell. Bell has been taken out of it. Bell has been taken out by the man there. And it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be Brian again. Brian seemed to be an overlooked player for the Lions. Oftentimes you see Brian on the field. This one has been chipped over. No one is going to get there, but straight into the arms of the keeper. He seemed to be so much a far different character than what we have seen among the players for Lions. He's standing out very tall on his team. Seemed to be, I don't know if that's the nature of the man, but seemed to be an easy-going player on the field. On the field of play, he seemed to be an absolute professional. He plays his game. He plays very hard, and is not troubled. Many times I've seen some rash challenges on him, but he doesn't take it personal, very personally, as we have seen among other players on the team. He very, very hard worker for the Lions. It's Abbott with the ball, who gives it to Hodge. Hodge looking to get around Mason, but loses it in the process. Isaac with the ball, who gives it to Miller. Miller looks up, looking to find Duke, was unable to do so, and it's the ball has been not there, and luckily for the enforcers, no black shirts were there. Mason looking to get around Abbott, loses it. Abbott gives it. Was looking to serve Walker. Shot and goal. Oh, just over the crossbar. Abbott left the free, and luckily for the enforcers, they were not made to pay for that one.
I was during the halftime break. I had a chat with the coach Ben Davis there, and that exactly what one of the things that he talked about. He talked about instead of trying to score from the box, the Lions players should start to at least unleash some long shots, just like that one that Jay just shot a while ago. Here we see the enforcers on the attack. They're about challenge heavily there, and it's an infringement there on the part of the player. You were making note of Brian. He is a very humble player, listens well, tries to learn, and is not too feisty about information that's been given to him. And I think he has a very, very bright future. He does most of the things very, very well. You can see he's very composed, even at his size, and being challenged with some of these players. They are very composed at what they do. And so the future look well for these youngsters, because majority of the team there, they are still in their early 20s.
We'll come back to Brian. It is going to be a free kick here. It's going to be taken by Sylvanus for the Enforcers.
Yes, they're going to try and test Fishy here.
Free kick taken. Long shot! Oh! Oh! What a brilliant bit of save there by Fishy. That was a super kick. And I tell you what, there is a confrontation there. What's that? I'm not sure what it was. Not sure what that was, but nonetheless, I tell you what an effort there on the part of Sylvanus, Tony.
Yes, but one has to also be made aware that Fishy plays basketball, he plays volleyball, all right? So, and he has a general idea as how goalkeeping should be. He also has a good sense of the positioning in the goal as well. So while the shot might look dangerous for some keepers who are not accustomed to going to goal, who are not accustomed to be in goal, he is very much comfortable where he's at. So I am not surprised at all.
Well, it is going to be another throw in there for the Enforcers. Or rather, it's a free kick being given to the Enforcers. It's going to be taken by Cadet, the big defender. Ball knocked forward. Heads going up. Cleared. It is a free kick given to Lions. Lions coming away with it. The ball been knocked forward. Heads going up, but it's a loose ball. It's high in the air. Who's going to control? It is the whistle going there against. Who's against? It's against Lions. Against Lions. And it's going to be again Sylvanus who's going to take this one. Again, Sylvanus shoots. Heads going up. Heads going up. Shot coming in. Oh, cleared by Lions. It's with Richardson. Knocks it forward, looking for Walker. But in the way was Big Masimba Boyne. And it's going to be a foul. Yes. The man was blocked there. A yellow card being shown. A yellow card being shown to the player. He was deliberately hindering the player from advancing, and so a free kick has been given to Enforcers. Ball served in. Isaac with the ball, looking to turn. Can't. It is Lions looking to counter here. It's Richardson knocked the ball forward to Walker, but the ball has been cut out there by Caddy. Ball been knocked forward. It is the enforcer who picks it up. It is Duke. Duke with the ball. Duke crosses the ball in. Shot and goal. And it's a goal. It's an equalizer. The equalizer has come. The equalizer has come. The equalizer has come. The equalizer has come in the 64th minute of play. 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 And he's going to be carded. He's going to be carded for taking his shirt off. He's going to be carded for taking his shirt off. Silvanus the man. Silvanus the man again. For the enforcers, Lions and the enforcers are on equal terms. Tony, tell us about that. It looked at one time to be an offside position, but it was a goal, so it wasn't offside, and it's a goal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check my VAR here to see where the players were. But like I said earlier on, it's early days yet. One goal is just one goal, and we haven't even reached the 25th minute as yet. And it's good to see that the police, they are back on track and the game set is on.
Yes, into the 66th minute of play, just over the hour mark. The enforcers have equalized. 2-1 victory. 2-1 victory for somebody. Tony, you can call it how you want. I am not telling you who it is, but 2-1 victory. That's what I said at halftime. Who is it going to be for? Will it be Lions? Will it be the enforcers? They are even Steven. They are one goal apiece. Into the 67th minute of play. Right here at the Raymond Igishad Sporting Center. All to play for a place in the finals. Next, it's going to be coming up against the Ducks United. Who is it going to be? Will it be the enforcers? Will it be Ducks Lions? It's all to play for right here in the next 25-30 minutes or so. All to play for. All to play for. Who is it going to be?
Yes, it seems as though it's a corner kick. Is it a corner kick? A throw-in? Yes, so now the Lions, the team that are under the cosh now. Here's a throw coming in, heads going up, a chance going a big in block there. That one going way wide of the shot coming in and goal, but not well directed, and it seems as though it's going to be a throw on the far end. So the Lions, they're under the pressure here now. Here we see a throw coming in and given away there into touch by the man Tafari, and his hands is all up in the air. But like I said, it's a game. The ball is round. It's anybody's game.
Well, you will hear me say that time and time again, Tony. The ball is wrong. Throw taken. The enforcers are on the attack. Oh, head's going up. Ball going out of touch. And it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for the enforcers, or for the Lions. Well, the enforcers are saying the ball came off of a Lions play and the ball should have been another corner, not to be had there. It's going to be a goal kick. Well, VAR's or man and VAR, Tony's trying to pull this one back to see. It's too late. It was not called by the Lions, and so the play was allowed to move forward in the goal stand. It's one goal apiece. It is Lions on the attack. Lions, it's Hughes who is making a run there. Here is a ball, loose ball, oh, just wide. There was the man ball. Flag going up though, and in the end it's gonna be a goal kick for the enforcers. It is Walker who picks it up. Walker looking for Richardson. Finds him. Richardson. The ball is allowed to play. The player is allowed to go on now. They stop the play now because Richardson is down. The man Richardson is down. There are two players down. Miller went down a long time before now. He was not acknowledged, and it has to. This is very surprising, Tony, because the man Miller went down. He went down right in front of the referee. The referee didn't stop the play. The play went on, and Richardson went down. The referee went to Richardson, and he stopped the play then. And I'm not sure why Miller, the call wasn't given. They have to stay resolute, though. They have to stay focused. Miller is up, though. Richardson remains on the field. He's been receiving some medical attention. He's back to his feet. Tony, I have a question to ask. When a player receives medical attention, does he have to go off the field?
Well, as long as the medics has been called on, they request that you go off. If request, that's the general request. At least that's the rule.
Well, I asked that because I saw it was Abbott who received treatment for a bit of time, and he remained on the park. And that's why I asked whether or not it is a rule, because I've seen where where time and time again the medics go onto the field and the player has to go off. But on that occasion, I saw Abbott remaining on the field, and that's why I asked the question. It's going to be a free kick to Lions. It's going to be taken by Baptiste. Cut out there by the enforcers. It is the ball being sent forward here. It's a foot race. It's going to be won by Tafari, and it's a foul call against Isaac. Foul call against Isaac, and it's going to be a free kick. Going to be a free kick to the enforcers. Free kick taken quickly. Marvin holds it up, looks up. Ball knocked forward. It's off Bowen. Bowen knocked it forward, and it's going to be a free kick. Free kick awarded there to the enforcers, just about the halfway line. 1 goal apiece. We are into the 72nd minute of play. Free kick taken. Mason holds it up, gives it back to Bowen. Bowen controls, knocks it. Well, he was looking for a man. He finds an outlet now, who looks up, knocks it forward. Ball being won by Brian, who gives it to Walker. Walker finds Hughes. Hughes looking for Abbott. It's Bowen that is there, knocks it forward. Or Miller picks it up for enforcers. Miller controls, looks for Isaac. The ball is going to go out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Lions. It's going to be Baptiste. Baptiste takes the throw, finds Tafari. Tafari is confronted there by Isaac. He's not going to get it. Neither Silvanus. The ball is with Hodge. Hodge looking for an outlet. He gets it. Finds it on the right wing. It's Brian who drops it wider to Abbott. There's a foot race to the ball. It's Brown and Abbott. Brown and Richardson rather. And the ball been knocked out of touch there. And it is going to be a throw-in to, and that is not Brown. It's Cadet. Carry. It seemed to be a carry on that left wing. Ball been played forward here. Oh! It falls to Silvanus. This could be dangerous. It's Silvanus and Isaac. Silvanus and Isaac. Oh! Well, he did good. Well, he stood his ground and did some tremendous defensive work there. Was Baptiste. Ball is still bouncing around. The ball is being played long forward. Now it came off the boot of the defender and the goalkeeper takes it. Played out there by Leicester. Who has done a tremendous job. And that goal that was scored, you really can't fault him at all. Well, ball going out of touch there. 1 goal apiece into the 75th minute of play we go. Throw taken. It is Miller who has been taken out by Baptiste. Baptiste is going to be carded. Baptiste is going to be carded. Baptiste is going to be carded. The man goes down, stays down, it's Miller. Baptiste, I'm not sure that he was caught, but he stays down, and it was indeed a foul call there against Baptiste. Tony, tell us about that tackle.
The play itself was the dangerous one because he was showing his studs for sure, but might have just clipped the player there, and you know, I can't say he's making a meal of it, but obviously he was touched. But to me, he got all ball there. But for sure, he showed his specs. I was trying to look at trying to go back to when that goal score. It's very, very difficult to tell that it was offside. From my vantage point, it don't look as though he was offside. There was a defender to the back there, but out of the frame of the camera, I couldn't get that wide view of both of the players. But what happened, because they were so unmarked, is that it made it look as if they were there standing up waiting for the ball. Yeah.
Yes. Here is Cadet. Lays it in. Good ball in. It's going up. And well, very fortunate there for Leicester that Mason didn't get onto that ball first. Because Mason is a big man. Well, he's a very strong man. But Leicester was able to hold his ground and he came forward and held well to the ball. Lions coming away with it. 1 goal apiece. A massive crowd here at the Raymond Igishad Technical Center. Enforcers 1, Lions 1. Into the 87th minute of play. It's going to be a substitution. It is going to be Abbott who is going to make way for the man Nazi. The number 23. And rather, it's not Abbott, it is Bell. Bell who has given way. Bell has given way to the number 23. We know him as Nazi, but that's Corwin Benjamin. Here is the Enforcers losing it to Walker for Lions. A ball tripped forward, and the keeper for the Enforcers is going to allow it to run, and he stops it now, takes it up, and is going to be ball kicked out there, not controlled by Sylvanus. Sylvanus goes to ground. He wasn't touched. He is. The whistle goes now. Sylvanus there. Not sure what happened there, but Sylvanus goes to ground. Sylvanus going to ground there, and there was not a knock. There was not a knock. Not sure what transpired there, Tony, but it is the striker for the enforcer who is receiving some medical attention at this moment. The game, high intensity game. It is a game that is physical. It is high intensity, but good football that we are seeing here.
Yeah, certainly. It's a real tough game, and both teams they want to be in the final on the 20th, and so they are playing for all it's worth here this evening. It's still 1-1. The Roaring Lions went ahead first, and then the police, after they were somewhat in some disarray when that goal scored, they have seems to regroup themselves and have found themselves just where they would like to be again, looking for that go-ahead goal to see themselves through to the finals. But I'm certainly sure that the Roaring Lions will have something definitely to say about that, Millington.
Very well so. It's Lions with the ball. It's with Brian. Gives it to Richardson. Richardson is confronted there. The ball been knocked forward. Carry. It's been served across to the goalkeeper, and Isaac was coming in. Isaac was lurking there on the doorstep. The ball been touched too heavily, and it is going to go out of touch. Batis wasn't able to control, and the ball quickly taken is the throw. Tafari is whistle going there. Handball call against Tafari, and Tafari is displeased. He has to be careful. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick to Enforcers. No doubt that Isaac is going to be taking this one because it's in a favorable position. Well, they are the bodies, they are tall men. They're all bodies in the area. Will look to do something here. Who is it going to be? Kick taken! Oh! My word! My word! That one took inches over the bar. My word! What a kick that was, Tony!
Yeah, well taken free kick there by the man, Sean Isaac, the captain there. But when you looked at it, though, if it had gone on target, at goal, the goalkeeper seems to have been in a pretty good position to do whatever he could have done with it. But having said that, you would notice that the ball was swerving a little bit as well. What I've noticed here is that the police, they have taken more control of the midfield, and we're not seeing that pass going forward with the Roaring Lions as they were doing just before that goal was scored. They have been doing trying to string the passes, but they are not making any forward movement at all, and hence they are certainly under some pressure and could find themselves wanting here this evening.
Well, the Lions will definitely don't want to be playing from the back. They won't want to the Enforcers to get a go-ahead goal at all, and so they are looking to break this deadlock. It's 1 goal apiece. Lions, off the head of Walker, made it 1-0 in the 64th minute of play. But it was the ever-present Sylvanus for the police, for the Enforcers, who equalized for the Enforcers and has thus created some problems for Lions. As you said, Tony, the Enforcer has controlled the midfield and has taken Lions out of the game somewhat when it comes to the midfield, because that's where the ball is solved. That's where Walker looks to control, but it's not to be at the moment. It is Lions though on the right flank of play, looking to advance here. The ball into the area and it goes out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick. Pressure being applied there to Benjamin by Duke, and Duke too powerful for him. he was unable to win that battle. The ball been served to Brong on the right flank, looking to get past Abbott knocking it out of touch. It's going to be a throw, quickly taken, and Hodge knocking it out of touch again, intercepting there. Vashawn Hodge, throw taken quickly to Miller looks Brown was looking to make a run. The ball was played back to him, but he was looking to make a run, and then the ball going out of touch. It's Abbott who takes the throw. It is Walker who gets it to Abbott to Hodge. They lose the ball. It's Isaac, too heavy a touch. Hughes is going to come away with it. Walker to Hughes. Hughes looks up and finds Batiste. Batiste looks up, finds Abbott. Abbott looks up, can't find Hughes. It's Hughes starting back there, but it's a good ball off the head there, but too many defenders there. A foul is going to go against the enforcers. The foul is going to go against the enforcers. Tafari is on the ground. He's going to get up, and play is going to be restarted. Well, it's happening right here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. It's all to play for Lions or Enforcers. They will be meeting Ducks in the finals. Ducks have already secured their place. One of these teams will, of course, be joining them. Will it be the Enforcer? Will it be Lions? We will see. We are into the 86th minute of play, Tony. Into the 86th minute of play, and all to play for. Will we go into extra time? Will it be penalty kicks that will determine the game? We will see, because there must be a winner. There must be a winner, Tony, in this game.
Yes, certainly. It's a knockout, so at the end of the day, we will definitely have a winner for the finals to be taking place on the 20th. The Ducks have already booked their spot from yesterday, beating the Limers 3-0. And here we see the Enforcers doing battle against the league and the Champions League champions, the Rowan Lions, and certainly doing their best to get into that elusive spot, the knockout finals here, right here at the Raymond Igisha Stadium. We don't know whether or not it will be extra time or straight to penalty kicks. We wait and see. But overtime, so we'll go to overtime. And at the end of the day, someone will walk away with not the crown, but the opportunity to capture the crown on the 20th of this month. That's next weekend.
Well, what a cross there! It wasn't an attempted cross, off the crossbar. Well, the goalkeeper best friend, the goalkeeper's best friend coming to its aid there, and it is Silvanus with the ball. Silvanus looking to send Isaac forward. Well, not a very good try there at all, but what an effort there, and the Enforcers lives to fight again. Lions with the ball, coming forward. Lions, opportunity! Goes a begging corner. Bodies on the ground, the keeper is down. There is a man down there, it seemed to be Brian, and that could be dangerous because he crashed into the fence. It is Brian who is down. The goalkeeper is down. And both are receiving medical attention. They both are receiving medical attention, Tony. And it seemed to be a bad collision there, but we hope it is not too serious.
Yeah, we do hope that both players can continue. It was a really spirited run there by the man Brian, and really praying for all it's worth, running down the flank, trying to get a shot on goal. We know that the way our field is set up here, the wiring, the fencing around can be a little bit dangerous based on the speed at which you are running. And so we do hope that he can continue right here this evening, because he has been really playing well, has been the one who would have made that goal, and we're certainly sure that he can continue here. Meanwhile, the goalkeeper, we can see, yes, he's back to his feet. Meanwhile, the goalkeeper there for the enforcers, he's still on the carpet receiving treatment from the physiotherapist and the first aid attendees here this evening. And we can tell you here that we've got a really raucous crowd here watching this match. The atmosphere is electric with excitement, and man, it's something that you won't want to miss. 5 minutes of added time for us to get that goal before we head into extra time.
Well, I think this corner is going to determine whether or not we go into extra time. Well, next Sunday, the 20th of year, as you heard, it is going to be the clash of superstars. It's going to be superstars and shining stars. So superstars and shining stars will be clashing in the finals next Sunday, and in the grand finale, it is going to be the winner of this game taking on Ducks United in the male knockout final. Who is it going to be? Will it be superstars? Will it be shining stars? The stars will shine. The stars will shine. Which one of them it will be, we will see next Sunday right here at the Raymond Eagle Shard Technical Center. And then it is going to be the curtain dropper of the 2020 season. We can't even say 2020-2021 because the season restarts the end of October, first week in November. So the 2020 season, right, and that is going to be right after the primary school tournament. And again, we are asking you to join us for the primary school tournament that kicks off in October. So by next Sunday, we may at least have the dates for you for the primary school tournament, and we see the goalkeeper for the enforcers back to his feet. Whether or not he will be able to restart to continue, we will see it. They are calling the nurse. The nurse has been called. Not sure who the substitute goalkeeper, maybe Masimba Boyne, the substitute goalkeeper for the enforcer, but he's in the sticks. The goalkeeper is up, and so the corner is going to be taken. 5 minutes of added time. We have had 3 minutes thus far. And so we are into the 4th minute of injury time. Will this go to extra time? Will it be? The final kick here. This corner can tell us a lot. Corner swung in. Heads going up. Cleared momentarily. It's still with Lions. Ball coming in. Trouble here! And is it offside or the whistle going anyhow, and the ball has been cleared out? It's Silvanos who attempted to get it to Miller. Miller gets around his man, and a challenge coming in there, and it is a free kick being given to the enforcers. Free kick. Long ball to Isaac. Isaac can't control Richardson. A tussle there for the ball. It's going to go to Richardson. The taller man, Isaac, trying to use his height and power against Richardson. Referee would have none of it. And so it's a free kick to Lions. So it's moving forward on that flank again. Problems here. It's out of touch and it's a goal kick for the Enforcers. 1 goal apiece into the final minute of injury time. And we are going to go to... Well, we will definitely be out in injury time because they were off. They were stopped there for a long time. Ball forward, danger here, heads going up. There was Isaac coming in there. Luckily enough, the ball came off the head of one of the defender and taken cleanly by Leicester. Lions. Gives it away again. Here is Abbott down the left flank. Brong there has been beaten there. And it's Walker! Ball cleared there. Hughes with the ball. Still Lions with the ball. Hodge picks it up. Gives it to Benjamin. Benjamin gives it to Richardson. Richardson ball across. And what a save. Good save there. Well. Lions on the attack. The Lions are on. Things are happening here at the Roman English Sporting Center. It's hot and hotter.
Yes, the goalkeeper coming up trumps big time when it matters most. Saving that one from the shot coming in, saving his team, trying to get his team into the extra time and into the finals, but it is a corner kick therefore Lions. What will this be?
It is going to be Abbott who is going to be serving this one in. Ball served in by Abbott. Heads going up. It is Walker. Ball called against Walker, and it's going to go a free kick. Seeming that he had got a hand to that one, and it's going to go a free kick to the Enforcers. We have gone some 6 minutes into the 7th minute of injury time because a number of that time was. This is a good play. What a play here! Broken down by Tafari. That was a good play there by Sylvanus. Abbott with the ball. Ball to Benjamin. Benjamin is going to be confronted there by Boyens. Boyens wins the ball. Boyens gives it to Cadet. Long ball forward. It's Brown who picks it up. Brown has been called offside. Free kick to Lions. Marvin is going to restart. 1 goal apiece. Free kick taken. Boyens clears. It's Brian who controls. Brian running down the right flank. Brian cuts in. Brian, a good ball. Good searching ball for Richardson. Richardson pulls it back. Serves it in. And cleared there by Boyens momentarily. Hughes picks it up. Gives it to the man. It is out of touch and it's going to be a goal kick for the Enforcers. Well, Tony, look at action here. This is good football. This is the type of football I was expecting to see against Kicks and Lions. We didn't see it. But we are seeing it here against Enforcers and the Lions.
Yes, certainly, like I said, both teams, they are trying to get to the finals. You would want to think that the Lions would say, here is trouble coming through, but there's a man, Marvin, equal to the task, and coming away with it, Marvin, dribbles past 1, dribbles past 2, looks up, squares to J, and here is J now, and it's... That's it. We go to extra time.
Yes, that's the final whistle. And we are going to extra time. We are going to extra time. 1 goal apiece. We are going to extra time. 15 minutes a half. And then, if still we can't break it, we are going to go to penalty kicks. Tony, do you think we are going to go to penalty kicks?
Well, if the game continues as it is, we can see ourselves going to penalty kicks, but I think one of these teams will press home the advantage to get that goal that they're looking for to take them through to the final. So we will wait and see, but it's a good game here. We certainly hope that you have enjoyed it so far, but we've got another 30 minutes to go. Until then, stay tuned and we'll get right back to you.
penalty side.
So back here at the Raymond Gishard Technical Center, we are going to go into extra time. It's going to be Lions who will be kicking us off here. They will be kicking from left to right, right to left. It's going to be the enforcers, and we are about, there the whistle goes. It's Richardson to Walker, Walker to Hughes. Hughes been dispossessed. Ball to been fouled. There is Sylvanus, who gives it to Isaac, and looking for fast start. The referee would have none of it, calls it back, and now it's restarted. Scary ball been knocked out of touch there by Brian on the left flank of play for the enforcers. Gonna be a throw. Carry takes the throw, searching for Sylvanus, finds him. Sylvanus looking to get around Brian. It's not going to be very easy to do so, but he gets around Brian, and there is Marvin, who there's a foul there, and it goes against the enforcers, and it's going to be a free kick. Marvin stays down. The referee going over to him and ensuring that he's okay, or he's going to summon the medics. Tony, what are your expectations for this extra time, and any predictions?
Predictions, as Steel Post said, predictions are foretold, and not just sure whether I can predict this one here this evening, but it will be with the most fit team, so to speak. We've seen where the player in Brian, it seems to be carrying a niggle, so he's been attended to at the moment. The man Marvin was just laid on the carpet there. He seems to be flexing the thigh muscle, so to speak. But it's the fittest. I spoke to Ben Davies just a while ago, and he was thinking that the Lions should be able to take it away because they are the ones who should be a lot fitter than the enforcers. But I am certainly sure that the enforcers would have a lot to say about that. Lions have made two substitutes so far. I think we have seen where police, they're just about to make their other substitute, so to speak. And here is Lions on the attack now, Millington.
Yes, the ball has been cleared there, and it's going to go out of touch. It's going to go out of touch. This is the man for Sean Hodge. It seemed to have been taken out of that one, and he remains on the carpet, and it's going to be a substitution. Well,
there's one thing you can there, you know, sometimes we miss infringement and foul, so to speak, because we may think that the player clears the ball, and so too they may have well cleared the ball, but if you had gone through my my thigh, my upper thigh to clear the ball, that should be an infringement. Even though you have gotten the ball, in order for you to clear that ball, you would have needed to go through my whole leg in order to get that clearance, and I think that's what happened there. A foul was not given, but the player there in Hodge picked up a knock there, was attended to, and seems to be up, so we're just about getting ready to start play. Here is the man Burton, number 9, so number 9 Burton coming on, and then we have the player there, number 4, in number 15, Khalid coming in. It's good to see Khalid back, and let's see what he brings to the table. Burton is a very speedy center forward, so Denzel ringing in the changes, coach Denzel, and they have only got 15 minutes and a half to do so. So far it's 0-0.
I was very surprised that Brown played the entire 90 minutes. Burton was not forwarded. Not sure if Burton is not fit. From what I know that he is. I spoke to him just last evening. So I know that he was willing to go. And so for Brown to would have played the 90 minutes over Burton was very surprising, because Burton has speed. And from what we have seen is that the defense is very suspect when it comes to speed. Brian, the man who is most speedy in the defense, has been taken off. Well, was forced to be substituted because of injury.
Albert, they're making a call with the player falling down. Spectators are not too happy about that one. But yet Marvin and Tafari, they are very fast players as well, and so far so good. They have not been outrun thus far in this afternoon. Here you see a chip coming over now, heads going up, headed away there, controlled there by Oliver. He's been challenged, but it passes to Jamal Richardson, who just gives it away.
Yeah, it's Miller looking to get around his man. Get around one, get around two. Miller with the ball, gets it to Isaac. Isaac looking to get around Abbott. He gets around one, get around two. The ball, not the shot that he would have loved, but the ball inadvertently going off his boot and straight into the weighted arms of Leicester there. Here is Lions again with the ball. It's with Gums, who gives it to Richardson. Gums with the ball down the left flank, gives it to Benjamin, who gives it to Richardson. Isaac is searching there. This one I'm talking about, the speed of Burton. You can't take anything for granted at all. Burton there was threatening to win that one. It's Miller who picks it up. Miller making a run. Miller with the ball, lose it to Abbott. He's been fouled, Abbott, and ball been taken by Lions, been knocked out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Lions. Throw taken. Into the area they go. Ball been knocked out again. It was the number 23, Brian. Benjamin there was looking dangerous, but couldn't get to the end of that one, and he's been knocked out of touch. It's going to be another throw into Lions. Throw taken. Lions. It's with Hodge. Hodge holds it up. Hodge being intercepted there now. It is with Walker. Walker looking for help. Gets it in the person of Batiste. Batiste. Ball across. It is a dangerous ball here, and it's Hodge who picks it up again. Sends, it's Benjamin there running. Benjamin. Ball is, well, it's a foul call against the enforcers, and it's going to be a free kick in a very dangerous position for the enforcers. Enforcers will have to defend stoutly here. Free kick to Lions. Free kick to Lions. Who is it going to be that I will be taking? Is it going to be Tafari or is it going to be Hodge? Hodge. To Tafari. Tafari hits it way over to the Webster Park. Nothing coming up. That one. Well, a free kick has been yes, it's a free kick on the edge of the penalty box, and it is a yellow card that has been issued to that player, and in a very dangerous position. I thought that he had all as well. It was a very late challenge, very late challenge coming in there. And it's going to be a dangerous position. It is going to be the man Walker who's going to take this one. And Tony, what a position, what a place to give up a free kick. We get your thoughts in just a bit. It is Walker. The wall. is in place. Is it going to be Walker or is it going to be Hodge? There is going to be a substitution. The number 20 for Lions is going to be coming in, and it's the number 2 in Richardson who is going to be given away. The number 20 will tell you who that is. Keran. Free kick taken by Walker, chip over the bar. Keran Warner, the man coming in there for Jay. Lions bringing the substitutions, and it is it the keeper that goes down again? Seem to be the keeper. The medics have been summoned. And Tony, as I was asking just a while ago, it wasn't a very sensible play there to give up a free kick in that off play.
Yes, because the thing is that they work the free kick well. I thought it was a good thought out idea to just roll it across and having the player having a shot at goal. But it's like while it was well worked, I think Tafari took just a little too long to really get on it, to hit it, and had to put his laces through the ball and ended up hitting it over the crossbar, but not before he was adjudged to have been fouled there by the player coming across. I mean, they all want to get to the finals in the 20th, and so they will stop every opportunity to stop a goal going into the back of the net. We can see you're not missing any football because some attention has been given to the goalkeeper there, who seems to be struggling. That ball was way over the bar. I'm not too sure how he ended up in the back of the net, but he was down on his haunches and getting some treatment. And so play's being held up just a little bit. We are into the 13th minute, and this is extra time. I would have really preferred to see them go straight to the penalty kicks one time and just get it over with. If it's the finals, then you can add that extra 30 minutes to get an outcome. But I am not the tournament organizer, so we're seeing here where each team is playing. Well, maybe it's because of the semi-finals as well. That's why they're going to overtime. But I thought they could have just gone to the penalty kicks. I'm certainly sure that Roaring Lions would not want to go to penalty kicks because they are very terrible penalty kickers, penalty takers, so to speak. And remember, they are in with a makeshift goalkeeper, so I'm certainly sure that they'll be looking to get another goal to take it home in order to end up into the final minute.
Well said there by the man himself. For the enforcers, they will, if they do not get it in the run-off play, they will look to take it in the penalty shootout. They will not want to take it there though. The enforcers would want to go ahead. So too is the Lions. And it's all to play for. And they have been playing very, very good football. Hard. Playing very hard. And the cards that we have seen today, Tony, the few cards that we have seen one from something that was said to the referee, one coming, a few cards coming from reckless play, but all in all, a very physical game, yet disciplined football.
Yeah, certainly. That's a hard one. The player could have was not able to get out of the way. Absolutely. Since the Lions has brought on the coffin. I've not seen a lot from him at all. He's not his usual speedy self. He's been outrun, as we see the paramedics running from one end to the next to get to that player who's down, but the player is up now, and I'm certainly sure both teams are really looking to get this one over with Millington.
Yes, and the paramedics, they are always ever on the ball. They are ever always there. There's going to be a substitution though, and it seemed to be Woodley that is coming on, and it's Walker. Well, very surprisingly that Walker has been taken off. Yes, we know that he's carrying an injury, but should this game go into penalty kicks, is this what we want? Is this what the Lions would want? Well, one goal apiece, all to play for. Enforcers, well, seem to be youth and more youth on the park for Lions, and this is a good show. This is a good show. It's youth versus what we may say experience, because what we have seen here is Lions on the attack. The ball is going to go out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Enforcers. Miller is struggling, and he may just have to be substituted. Miller is struggling. Medics has been summoned. He's requesting a spray. You're not missing any football. The medics are on the field. Miller is the man who is down. And you're not missing any football. All year in the day, we saw superstars. They get in the better of the Gazelles, 4-0, and so that won them a place in the finals next to Shining Stars. And next Sunday we are going to see a big finals, 2 minutes added to extra time. I think this 2 minutes is going to run away with the medics on the field. So we will have to have injury time on injury time. It's all to play for. 1-0. 1 goal apiece in this game.
And that's the reason why I thought they should have just take it to the penalty kicks and have the match be done and dusted. For the finals, though, yes, you really would expect that they would needed to play that extra time. But for this semi-finals, they could have gone to the penalty kicks and just see who take it from there. Because what you would realize, because a lot of these players don't play no more than 95 minutes, that additional 30 minutes to take it to 120 minutes for this match would be a lot more taxing on the body of the players, because they are not accustomed to it. And but they are all out there still playing for that spot in the finals on the 20th to come up against the Ducks United. And I'm certainly sure they will wait for however long until this time lasts to see who come out on top.
Very well so. The Ducks United securing their place in the finals, the route to the finals. For Ducks United, they defeated the development team 3-2, a game that many are still saying that the development team had an opportunity to win. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't to be. Ducks, they defeated Lions, not Lions, but DFC Diamonds, in a game again where Diamonds had opportunity over opportunity to put Ducks under pressure. They were not able to. Ducks came away with a 3-1 victory from that game. And then it's all to play for. It's Ducks United who defeated Limers in their last game, and they made it to the finals. And what was a semi-final game? Limers going down to Ducks United. And so Ducks are sitting with one hand already on the cup. Will they be able to put their two, or will the cup be wrestled away from Ducks United? We will see. Will it be Lions? Will it be the Enforcers? It's all to play for. As we see Tafari, he's on the ground, and we have had some 21 minutes in, and 15 more to play. The time is now at 9 o'clock. We have school tomorrow, but football continue, and we are still happy to not only be playing football, but to be playing football indeed with a packed stadium here at the Raymond Gisha Technical Center.
Yes, I'm certainly sure that, I know for the Enforcers for sure, they would like to go through to the finals and play against the Ducks United. For the Roaring Lions, I would think that they would feel comfortable still if they are knocked out in the semi-finals, because when we spoke to some of the players, they were saying, are we playing knockout or what? Because to them, they have already taken the top prize in the tournament. So whether they will be too hard pressed on not making it to the finals, it leaves a lot to be desired of, yet to be seen. But they're playing for all it's worth. Both teams, they're still trying to really find that goal. We are held up here for a considerable amount of time. We have already passed the additional extra time, and we are now into 22 minutes, and the first half of injury time, extra time, has not ended as yet. We haven't seen a whistle for that as yet, and so we may be here until maybe 10 o'clock tonight, because if it goes to penalty kicks, then that too will take some time. But it's the live action. We're bringing it to you here. We're seeing Tafari. He's limping off, and it doesn't appear as if he can continue, because I'm certainly sure that's his boot. There he has, is it as his boot in his hand? Something he has there, a bandage or something, yes. And he is really walking gingerly off the field, and not certain whether or not he will continue. So my Coach Nigel has made some substitute. Whether he had most, still not ending on the first 15 as yet. So we will see where these teams go from here. But the players live to fight on for the finals, Millington.
Well, Tony, I heard you saying that you don't know if the Lions would be too hard to press not making it to the finals. But I tell you this, Tony. Well, that's the final whistle. We're going to hear the whistle. That's it. We are going to switch immediately. Tony, I don't know if the days that you played football, if you ever went on the field and it didn't matter whether you win or you lose.
Well, no, I'm a very competitive guy. I know the Lions team are very competitive too, but it's like Bob Marley say, he who lives to fight to run away, live to fight another day. I am thinking that the referee might have come to some decision, or the team has switched. Okay, I was thinking that maybe they wanted to forfeit the other remaining 15 minutes, but they have switched around, and 15 more minutes to see who will go through to the finals, or whether we will be seeing some penalty shootout this evening.
Either way, it is going to be an intriguing finish here at the Raymond Eagle Technical Center. Right here in Angola, the Valley. Tafari is back. He's not moving as freely, but it's a tough cookie. A young man. I had a talk with him not too long ago, and a young man who is looking forward to, to go ways in football. Whistle goes. It's Isaac who is not moving as freely there, but is Hodge going down the left wing, controls, looking to go around his man. The ball has been knocked out of touch by Bowens. It's throw quickly taken by Lions. It's Woodley who gives it to Abbott. Abbott being confronted by Miller. A foul going against Miller there, and it's going to be a free kick for Lions. Just outside the 18-yard area on the left flank. Ball served in. Bowens, the big defender there. Ball going off. Woodley going out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Enforcers. Going the other way. Enforcers kicking from left to right in this the second period of overtime. Throw taken there by Cadet. Ball won there by Lions, but it's Cadet there who clears, and it's Hughes who picks it up for Lions. Hughes looking to get around his man, gets it to Abbott. Abbott looking for, could not find Hodge, and it's been knocked out of touch there by Isaac. They are looking for penalty kicks, and I believe that the Enforcers, and this could be dangerous. It's Burton. Well, very fortunate for Lions is that he didn't. Well, he went to hold his feet there, didn't get it, but it's still Burton, and a free kick has been given to the Enforcers on the edge of the penalty area. The Sylvanus that is down. Isaac is in pain. Sylvanus is down. Who is going to take this free kick? Tony, it's heating up.
Yes, and that was Marvin making a terrible meal of a clearance there, and almost giving Burton running through and goal. Could have simply just cleared the ball, made a meal of it, and seen the Enforcers having a free kick dangerously settled right in the center of goal, just outside, just about an inch from the outer circle, just an inch inside, as a matter of fact, the half circle on the 18 yards box. We have seen what Sylvanus can do with the ball. We see the man Screety having a shot from similar distance and place it far over the bar. We will wait and see what Sylvanus will do, because that ball would need to dip quickly in order to cause some problems with good velocity.
Sylvanus Free kick taken off the wall. Corner. It was head and goal ball. It was head and goal ball. But the man Fishy appeared to have had it covered. But it would have been interesting. But the wall did its job. And it's going to be Miller who will be serving this one into the area. And what they have now is all except one player in the area. So here is the enforcers. Heads going up. Shot and goal. Oh, missed shot there. It is Silvanus goes out of touch. Oh, that could have been dangerous, but in the end it went out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick to the enforcers. Free kick taken. Oh, goal, that could have been dangerous. That was Sky there coming in there, and luckily for Lions that he was not able to get a boot on it. This is going to be a free kick throwing rather on the right flank of play to Lions. We are into the 6th minute of the second period of extra time. Ball served into the box, ball being cleared, picked up by Miller. Miller is making a run, looking for Isaac. Long ball, looking to hit it over the head of the man Tafari there. Was able to. Here is Hughes on the flank, run long there. He's hit it too heavy, and it goes out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick to the enforcers. 1 goal apiece. Goals coming in the second half of this encounter. We are into the second period of extra time, and if there is no goals, we are going to go to penalty kicks. We are into the 6 minutes of play. 1 goal apiece. Enforcers versus Lions. Free kick. Lions. Mason infringing there. Batiste taking the free kick quickly to Hodge. Hodge gets around his man. Hodge making a run across. Hodge been taken out of it. It's Lions who picks it up though. Lions with the ball. Lions, Hughes. Oh. And the ball is with the keeper. The keeper is going to give Abbott all the time in the world to get to it. And then he's going to pick it up. He's not moving very freely at all. Knocks the ball downfield. Picked up nicely by Silvanus. Silvanus turned. Silvanus looking to get around his man. He wasn't able to get around Marvin. Marvin holds it up. Long searching ball for Warner. Wasn't able to. Ball bouncing there. It's Marvin who looking to clear there. No one gets there. It is Hodge who gets a good ball across to Abbott. Abbott picks it up. Abbott. Back to Hodge. It's been cleared momentarily, but it's tussling for the ball, and it's going to be cleared now by Kyrie. And it is still Lions ball. Lions gets it back, and the enforcers, 3 players in coaching on that one, and it is going to be a goal kick. Goes out of touch.
Is Corbin still on the field?
And yes, he seemed to be invisible. Benjamin, really, you're not seeing, you're not hearing much about him at all. He's not getting to the end of these balls. It is Warner who loses out there. Ball been knocked out of touch there by Curry, and it's going to be a corner for Lions. But we really haven't seen Benjamin at all. He is really a no-show in this game. We were getting a lot more from Richardson. I'm not sure why Richardson was substituted. He never looked winded, but he was substituted for Benjamin, who really haven't shown live up to expectation. Corner, served in, heads going up, ball cleared. And we see Benjamin looking, making a run there again. Ball be knocked in. It's going up again. Cleared by the enforcers. Miller picks it up, gets it to Attempted ball to Sylvanus, who didn't get it. It should taken by Woodley to Marvin. Marvin not controlling there. He looks up. Long ball forward. Heads going up. Ball to Benjamin. Benjamin loses out. Ball been knocked out of touch there by Mason. We are into the 10th minute of play. Tony, it's interesting. We are getting closer and closer to penalty shootout.
Yes, we're getting closer and closer. Lions now a dominating position as the enforcers. Here is the man. Is not really doing justice to his substitution at all, as has not been a part of this game since he has came onto the field. Here we see the big kick cut out there by Woodley, number 14. And one again there by Isaac, and here is another error here. But it's a man, Tafari, equal to the task. Really running for all his worth in on that injured leg, that cramped leg there, and saving the day there for the Lions. So I have to take my word back. They are really fighting for this one. They were fighting for all its worth down to the wire.
He seemed to be in severe pain there, in severe discomfort is Smith. But that was a committed play. He was totally committed to the cause. And so it's going to be a corner to the enforcers. Button is up, but Tafari remains down. And it is Isaac also, who is on the carpet. Seem to be struggling there from cramp. The winner of this match will go forward. Well, no one has left the stadium. No one has left the stadium at all. In fact, it looked like more people are coming into the stadium, Tony. Well, enforcers taking on Lions. Both teams are looking for a place in the finals. Ducks United have secured their position already. They have secured a final position. It's Lions and Enforcers who are battling it out and are in search of a position alongside Ducks United. Tafari has to leave the field again. He's not really moving well at all. Tafari is leaving the field on his own, but that seemed to be the night for him. May just be the night for him. Not sure at all. Tafari, the man he is. It's going to be a free kick from a very curious position, rather a corner rather, with all heads in the box for the Enforcers. Ball wide, coming straight across. It's Isaac who is favoring that left arm string. Sends the ball in. Enforcers. Cleared there by Lions, and it's Benjamin who is standing up looking for a call. Not given. It's Miller. Free kick. It is gonna go against the Enforcers. Free kick taken. No, the ball is going to be called back because Miller is still on the floor. Medics has been summoned again. Well, we have had Burton coming in. We have had not much substitution for the enforcers. Not sure what their bench looks like. But so far, it is the Lions who have really used up most of their substitution. The enforcers so far, if we remember, has only made one single substitution, and that was Burton for Brown.
If you can see the lights off like this, the volleyball court, you must know
we are late. Yes, we are now some 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, the Eastern Caribbean time.
I'm certainly sure he's going to blow this immediately.
It's into the 15th minute of play, and this could be the final build-up. Lions free kick it is. Miller has been asked to go off the field, and this is the inconsistency I was talking about from the referees. You know, what is good for Peter must be good for Paul. A free kick going against Lion there. It's going to be Cadet who's going to take it. Big defender for the enforcers. Cadet wrapping his boot around this one, knocking it forward off the head of Duke. Finds Isaac who pulled a long ball over, looking for Burton. Was unable to find the diminutive figure. We are 15 minutes in. This is. We have not seen any time for injury, and so we believe that at any moment now that we can hear the final whistle. It is the Lions mounting an attack. Lions with the ball. It is Lions, still Lions, but the attack been broken up now. It's Sylvanus who's running on to it, but he has for company Baptiste. Ball been knocked out of touch. Throw and the throw has gone the Lions' way. Well, I thought for one moment it was, the Lion player knew that it came off him. He was willing to just drop back and defend, but it wasn't to be. Here comes enforcers! Whoa! That's a side net! Well! The crowd thought for a moment that it was a goal. It is going to be a corner. The ball has been kicked out, and it's going to be a card for the man there. It is Baptiste. Baptiste has picked up a yellow and a red. That's it. He's gone. That's a second yellow. And he's been sent off foolishly for kicking away the ball. That's Tony, tell us about that. I don't even want to comment on that.
I'm seeing here we are in the injured time, and you are playing for all your worth, trying to get into a final, and you will make that silly choice to kick away the ball when I'm certainly sure as soon as this ball goes up, the whistle is going to be blown. And but these gentlemen are young and certainly will need to be taught and coached the proper way of how to handle adversity even in tough times.
That's one of the defender. That's a defender, a tall defender that you would have needed in the box at this moment. And should Lions concede, it would definitely be because he would be the man they would blame for it. This Baptiste, who has been given the red card. Baptiste have to go back to the dugout corner. It's going to be swung in by the man. Poor, very poor corner kick there by Sylvanus. It's going to be a throw-in taken. Here is the enforcers again. They're going to win themselves a throw-in. And he has shown how many minutes we're going to have. It's going to be, well, I'm not sure. It has gone past injury time. 1 minute he's saying, and we are into the 19th minute. We are into the 19th minute. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be taken by Bowens. Is the free kick or throw? It's going to be a throw, and they're going to ask Bowen to throw this one long into the box. Throw taken, a long throw into the box. Heads going up, ball headed out, and that could very well be that. We are going to be going to penalty kicks, believe it or not. Because anytime this ball is kicked out, that's going to be it. The referee looks at his watch. Ball being played forward. It is, that's it. That's it. We are going to go to penalty kicks. We are going to penalty kicks, Tony. Talk us through this one.
Yeah, well, both teams, they played hard. They've played 120 minutes and still deadlocked at 1 goal apiece. And hence, to break this deadlock, we will definitely be heading into the penalty shootout. It's been quite a while since we have had one of these penalty shootout in a game such as this magnitude. We've seen it through the course of the Sakarama, where you go straight to penalty kicks. But now this is a semi-final game, and both teams will need to rehydrate themselves and clear the mind as what has gone over the past 120 minutes in this game, and are certainly looking to think about how they will put away the penalty kicks. I would say, well, I can't say because I'm not too familiar with the, aside from Sylvanus and the man Sean, I am not familiar with the other police penalty kickers, and to a lesser extent Duke. The Roaring Lions over the years have not done well when it comes to penalty kicks, so we wait and see. We know that they are slightly at a disadvantage, so to speak, where they don't have a regular goalkeeper in goal, but Fishy has done yeoman services throughout the tournament, and we seen where the goalkeeper for the enforcers as well, he's limping, heading towards his bench, and so it might be well equal and well even, well balanced with regards to the penalty kick taking. Is it going to be by the way of penalty kicks that Lions will finally lose a match for this tournament? We will wait and see. Your thoughts, Millington?
Well, Tony, before I go there, I think this one is not going to come down to goalkeeper. This one is not going to come down to the keepers. I really think it's going to come down to the kickers. I think it's going to come down to the kickers and not much the keepers. As you would have cited, both teams, from what we've seen, the better kickers are not around. The persons like Poodle that you Duncan, that you would have loved to be, the enforcers, we really love to have him there, because he can really, not only that he can pong a ball, but he has a very good skills of placing the ball. They are without his service, and the Lions are without the services of Scipio, Batiste, and Walker. And now we are going to penalty kick out. Mason may just be one for the enforcers. Burton is also there. Duke, Sylvanus, and the man Sean. We'll see. It's all to play for. The ball is wrong.
Yeah, maybe Miller as well too. But I've seen taking some free kick as well, so he might be one of the kickers as well. So it's all to play for in here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium. We are thankful to all of our viewers for staying up with us so late. This is, I think, probably the only time we have gone past our bedtime, but it's quite exciting and great excitement here that you won't want to miss.
Well, it's exciting times here at the Raymond Gishard Technical Center. My bedtime, my coffee time is 8 o'clock, Tony, so I'm almost 2 hours over my coffee time. It is excited football. We had some really good cricket played yesterday, Tony, and over the weekend on the whole, Friday and Saturday at the Coronation Park in the interdepartment tournament, and it's Hughes who is going to be moving forward first to take the first penalty for Alliance. What is it going to be? Hughes spots this ball. The referee is giving the goalkeeper his final instructions. Remember, you cannot come off your line. You cannot come forward. You can move side to side, but you cannot at all come forward off your line. Penalty kick. Hughes. For strike and goal. Sir, I told you. It is not going to be about the keepers. Tony, I told you, it's not going to be about the keepers. It's going to be about the kickers.
Yes, and there we see the man Jermaine Hughes taking that penalty and going to the right of the goalkeeper. Keeper not as injured as I would have thought. Diving away, that one out of the net. I want to think, did it hit the post? Okay, so was a well taken penalty kick. Hard look to Jermaine, and but that's the nature of the game. That's how it is.
I told you it's gonna be about the kickers, not the goalkeepers. That one off the upright, and it's Silvanus who steps up for the enforcers against Fishy. Has been given his final caution by the referee. Whistle going there. Silvanus steps up and throws it away.
Yes, Silvanus has thrown it away. Do you put that down to tired legs, so to speak? But it's all even here, and here is the man Tafari, who has played all his worth. He kicks the penalty well, and certainly will he be the first one to open up the penalty scoring here. It is all excitement from the start of this match to the ending, where we are still deadlocked at 0-0 penalty kick taking here.
I told you, Tony, it is not going to come down to the goalkeepers. It is going to come down to the kickers. It is Tafari who steps up. Oh, where we go, 1 goal up. We'll see. It's still 0-0 here at the Raymond Gishard Technical Center in this semi-final game. Here goes Tafari, and he scores. He scores 1 goal to 0.
Yes, Tafari pride himself on taking penalty kicks. He kicks the ball very well from the penalty kick, and that was a very well taken penalty kick as well, kicking it to the goalkeeper's right, and the goalkeeper diving to his left. So I'm not too sure whether or not the goalkeeper may have decided, well, I'll go left one way and go right one way. So it is the enforcers now, their chance, and Abbott, Yeah, Beanie Abbott, the man in the red boots. He is up to take his kick. And oh my, oh no, that one is certainly, a penalty kick, Milton. He just rolled that one as if it was a baby kicking that one. Roll it outside of the mat. 10 legs, sorry folks, but it was such a comical kick. It just got me laughing. Military, your thoughts on that one?
Well, Tony, I cannot give you my thoughts. I cannot give you my thoughts. Well, it's 1-0. And this kick can very well decide the game. Can very well decide whether Lion moves forward or the enforcers still stay in it. Save! It's been saved! It's been saved by the keeper. It's 1-0. The enforcers captain steps up. What is it going to be?
Well, he shot that ball straight down the middle. Did not even go left or right. Just where the keeper was tying up, Karen shoot that ball straight into the keeper's grasp.
But you could have gone down the middle, but on the ground. But had he gone on the ground, he stood a chance. Because the goalkeeper was caught, not going anywhere. And all he had to do was raise the palms and keep it out of his goal. Well, Isaac steps up. If Isaac misses, it's all over for the enforcers.
This is their third kick, correct?
Their third kick. It's 1-0. Isaac steps up and puts it in the back of the net. Superb! Even the best of keeper could not have stopped that one, Tony.
Yeah, another good penalty kick. Sean usually kicks the ball very well. You've seen it in the match throughout from his free kick, and I'm certainly sure that only he himself could have put that one beyond the goalkeeper. And so, well done. They are on the score sheet, and it's all to play for here.
It's back to 1 apiece. Well, it's the big defender. It's Marvin who steps up for Lions. Penalty kick number 4 for Lions. It's 1 goal apiece. Marvin. Marvin against the keeper. Marvin steps up. Whistle goes. Kick taken! Wide of the upright. Marvin has slender an opportunity. Tony, I told you it was coming down to kickers and not the goalkeepers.
Yes, Marvin, just a little better than Benny, making a mess of that one. Just putting that one wide, and certainly giving the enforcers a chance now to go ahead from the boot of the man Miller. As we can see, the goalkeeper there in the goal for the Roaring Lions has not gotten a chance to even dove at the ball, is it?
So if he scores this one, Lions must score the next one, or that's it. Miller scores. That could be the win. Miller scores for the enforcers. Miller scores, and it's all to play for now. It is going to be Carlisle who's stepping up, and if he doesn't score, it's all over for Lions.
Kalik?
Yes.
Is that man Kalik? Well, he kicks the ball very well as well, and so he has it all to save.
Well, Lions advancing is rest on the boot of Kalik for now, because they're going to go to sudden death. They're going to go to sudden death because this is the 5th kick.
No, if he scores,
It is 2 goals. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's it. Enforcers have won. Enforcers have won. Enforcers have won. 2 goals to 1. I told you the game was going to be won. 2 goals to 1. It has happened, Tony.
And I told you, Millington, that the Roaring Lions were not very good kickers over the years, and we've seen it borne out here, where they have just made a mess of their penalty shootout, so missing some 4 kicks, and were only able to score 1. And so we look forward on Sunday when we bring you the semi-finals, the Shining Stars in female versus the Superstars, and the final, sorry. So it will be in women, the Superstars versus the Shining Stars in the nightcap. We will see the Ducks United coming up against the Enforcers. Both teams were very evenly matched, and they certainly going to be looking to carry away silverware in the knockout competition. We thank you for joining us throughout the course of the game this evening, and we look forward to you joining us on the 20th, God's willing, when we will bring you the climax of the Anguilla Football Association 2020 League. Stay tuned. Your last words, Millington.
Yes, Tony, again, I said, my predictions were right. He said the win of this game was going to come away with a 2-1 victory. It has happened. Not only that, but I told you that it wasn't going to come down to keepers. It was going to come down to kickers. And again, we saw it here. There were only 4 kicks that was on target. Could you imagine that? 4 out of 10. Must be terrible. Again, we say thanks to the Hazers who have made this one possible for you to be seeing us live and lively wherever you are in cyberspace, or even here in Anguilla, and to the Anguilla Football Association. We say thank you on behalf of Tony. I am yours truly, the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you out.